If you're a man over 50, you walk into a meeting. Navy polo gray blazer, clean khakis. Nothing obviously wrong. But somehow, the younger guy in jeans and a t-shirt is the one getting all the attention. What's going on? Your clothes aren't the issue. It's how you're putting them together. And this is something I see constantly with men over 50, successful, experienced, smart guys who unknowingly age themselves with just a few layering mistakes. Most men don't make all 7 mistakes. Usually, it's 2 or 3, but that's enough to undercut everything else you're doing right. Fit looks good, but colors are off. Or 5 details are perfect, and one tiny mistake throws the whole look. One of those mistakes. It's probably sitting in your closet right now. Take Richard, 54, a real estate investor. Walks into a big meeting looking fine, but the broker across the table keeps directing questions to Richard's junior partner. Not because of expertise, Richard has decades more. It was the layering. Something in the outfit made him look less sharp, less present. Today, I'm breaking down 7 mistakes that make men over 50 look older when layering polos and blazers, and more importantly, how to fix each one immediately. 10 minutes from now, you'll see your wardrobe completely differently. Let's jump in. A couple years ago, I bought 3 polos online. They looked great in the photos. First one I wore under my blazer to lunch with a client. An hour in the collar's drooping shoulders looked defeated. Guy across from me keeps glancing at my collar. Not judging, just noticing something's off. Here's what happens. Your polo loses structure under a blazer, you look exhausted before you've said a word. Collar sags, shoulders collapse. That sharp blazer actually makes it worse because of the contrast. At our age, we don't have the same build we had at 30. That's just how it is. Droopy polo reads different on us. On a younger guy, maybe it looks relaxed. On us, looks like we gave up. So what actually works? PK cotton. That textured fabric holds shape all day. You want something that looks good at 7 p.m., not just 9 a.m. Knit polos with reinforced collars work too. Some brands build collar stays right into the shirt. Small detail, big difference. Skip anything thin and shiny. Synthetic stuff photographs bad and doesn't look substantial. Quick test. Put the polo on. Add your blazer. Check the mirror. Collar folding over, shoulders collapsing. Not a layering polo. And look, quality polos wear out. When the collar starts sagging permanently, let it go. Same reason you wouldn't drive a car that's falling apart. You can get the polo perfect and still wreck the outfit if your blazer doesn't fit. I see 2 versions all the time. Version 1 too tight. Maybe it fit years ago. Maybe you bought it slim thinking you'd look younger. Either way, every wrinkle shows through. You sit down, blazer pulls across your back. Everyone can see it. Version 2 too big. Shoulder seams hanging off. Makes you look shapeless instead of adding structure. Both do the same thing, draw attention to what's wrong instead of what you're saying. So what works? Regular to tailored fit. Not slim, not oversized. Just enough room so the polo sits natural underneath. Fabric matters here. Lighter stuff. Linen blends, lightweight wool drapes, nice without bulk. If you're carrying extra weight in the middle, most of us, our softer blazer actually works better than something stiff. Critical point shoulders. Seam hits right where your shoulder ends. Get that right, everything else follows. Get it wrong, nothing fixes it. Here's my test. Put on both pieces, button the middle button. Raise your arms like you're shaking hands. Blazer should move with you. If you're fighting it, fits wrong. At this stage, comfort matters. Find stuff that works with your actual build. Let you focus on why you're there, not what you're wearing. Watched this happen. Tech consultant 58 sharp guy. Walks into a board meeting wearing bright orange polo under navy blazer. For 5 minutes, that's all anyone sees. Not his experience, not his insights. Just that orange shirt. Happens more than you'd think. Guys worry about looking boring swing too far with bright colors. But loud colors under neutral blazer don't make you look energetic. They just create noise. Polo's the supporting player here. Bright colors make people focus on your shirt, not listen to you. Colors that actually work: navy, authoritative, versatile, works with everything. White or cream in thick fabric, sharp and clean, especially summer. Charcoal gray's your modern neutral. If you've got gray hair, actually enhances that instead of washing you out. Light blue conveys confidence, stays approachable. Want some personality? Forest green, burgundy, warm olive. Subtle earth tones add character without overwhelming. What to avoid? Neon, anything. Big logos. Small branding's fine, but if the logo's the first thing people notice, too big. Busy patterns, graphics. Bottom line, your experience should be front and center, not your shirt. You can nail everything up top, then completely blow it below the waist. Saw this at a networking event. Guy in his mid-60s. Great polo perfect blazer. Then I look down, light wash jeans with rips bunching at the ankles. Top half says professional. Bottom half says something else entirely. When the formality levels don't match, whole thing falls apart. People might not consciously think wrong pants, but they register something's off. Pants that work. Dress trousers. Gray charcoal navy black. Most versatile for business casual. Keep them pressed, hitting right at your shoes. Chinos. Khaki navy olive stone. Perfect middle, structured enough to look polished, comfortable enough to feel good. Dark wash jeans work in really casual environments, but they need to be clean, dark, well fitted. No distressing. When in doubt, chinos. Fit basics, straight leg or slight taper. Nothing baggy, nothing skinny. Clean modern line. Length touches top of shoes with slight break. Too long looks sloppy. Too short looks awkward. Keep them pressed. Wrinkled pants under sharp blazer makes the whole thing look like an afterthought. Goal is coherence. Everything looks like it belongs together. Not like you got dressed in the dark. This one's subtle, but it matters. Business dinner. Guy wearing shiny cheap polyester polo under gorgeous wool blazer. Blazer probably cost $500. Polo looked like gas station pickup. That contrast killed everything. When textures clash, your eye knows immediately these pieces don't belong together. Texture combos that work: piqué cotton with linen or lightweight wool blazers. Textures play nice together. Classic for spring-summer. Knit polos with soft blazers. Smooth surface pairs well with cotton or cashmere blends. Modern refined. Heavyweight cotton with structured wool blazers for cold weather. Weight balance feels intentional. What doesn't work? Shiny synthetic with any blazer. Artificial sheen looks cheap. Ultra-thin polo under heavy blazer creates weird bunching. Athletic performance fabrics don't match traditional blazer materials. Simple rule. Both pieces should feel like same quality level. Nice blazer needs substantial polo. Quick check. Run your hand over your polo while wearing the blazer. Feel harmonious. Good. Feel mismatched. Trust that. This is where sharp guys drop the ball. Everything looks great until you hit the shoes. Client of mine, financial consultant 59. Perfect outfit. Then I look down, beat up white sneakers, black belt. Everything above the ankles dialed in. Below fell apart. Shoes and belts aren't afterthoughts. They complete the look or undermine everything. Shoes that work. Brown leather loafers. Most versatile. Comfortable all day. Sophisticated enough for professional settings. Derby or Blucher shoes in brown or burgundy. Bit more formal, still business casual. Chelsea boots for fall winter. Modern edge stays sophisticated. Minimal leather sneakers, white or navy, work in very casual environments, but must be pristine. Belt rules simple. Matches shoe color family, brown shoes, brown belt. Black shoes, black belt. Doesn't need exact match. Just makes visual sense. Maintenance matters. Keep shoes clean polished. Check soles, worn heels show when you walk. Replace when visibly damaged. Nobody notices when you get this right. Everyone notices when you don't. Last one. Wrong number of layers for the situation. Seen guys show up to spring meetings in polo cardigan blazer vest. 4 layers. Look bulky, uncomfortable. All that adds visual weight. Flip side just polo when everyone else is in blazers immediately looks underdressed, even if you're the most accomplished person there. What's the sweet spot? 2 layers for most situations. Polo plus blazer. Right level of polish for most professional settings. Polo plus cardigan for more relaxed environments. When blazer might feel too formal. Cold weather, add top coat over polo and blazer. But coat comes off inside. Key is reading the room. Pay attention. Most people in 1 or 2 layers, you should be 2. Everyone's bundled. You can go there. Goal is fitting the environment while looking slightly sharper. Less is often more. 2 good pieces beat 5 mediocre ones every time. Remember Richard from the opening fixed these 7 things. 3 weeks later, closed the biggest deal of his career. Same expertise, same track record. But now his appearance matched his credibility instead of working against it. That's what this is about. 1 sentence. When your polo holds shape, your blazer fits right, and everything works together, people stop noticing your clothes. They start listening to what you're saying. That's the goal. Remove barriers. Let your experience speak. Tonight, grab 1 polo blazer combo. Put it on. Check these 7 points. Guarantee you'll spot at least 2 things you can fix right now. Make those changes. Wear it tomorrow. See how different it feels. Which of these mistakes have you been making? Drop a comment. My guess is most guys hit 2 or 3. I want to know which ones show up the most. If this helped shift the way you see your wardrobe, hit subscribe so you don't miss future insights when they drop. You've earned your place in every room you walk into. Make sure your appearance shows that. Thanks for watching.